think my sound will be okay. Hold on. Let's see on this other device here and make sure we're good. Do a little sound check here. Do a little sound check here. Okay, still crispy. Face cam gone. Do a little sound check here. Okay, still crispy. Face cam gone. Tap, 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 tap. All right. We're good. We're good to go. We're good to go, chat. Let me make sure everybody's in there. In here with us. Get in there. Get in there. Everybody get in here. Everybody get in here. Everybody get in here. Get to the live cast. Sounds good. The last episode my sound was a little iffy. I'm wondering if like maybe you guys want the face cam, huh? No, I'm still a little sick. I don't like how my face looks when I'm sick. But let's get into it. Real quickly here. This week's episodes are all going to be quick because of the build mode that I'm in. I've been coding for hours the last few days. The dollar slightly moving to the upside. We haven't went to go touch this equilibrium here that I predicted we would go towards. We are going towards it already, but haven't got there just yet. Wednesday should be very interesting because it's like a big earnings day for the stock market. Well, it's an Nvidia earnings day, and Nvidia is kind of carrying the market right now. So, but I'm still thinking it'll drift a little bit higher here, but I could be wrong and it could just kind of slump over. You have like a slight bear flag formed already, so we could see that happen. AU is checking down into this area where I said we could get the initial buy entry. Just needed to push a little bit lower. Just a little bit lower on the day. Add an alert there. So I can get notified when it actually gets into that zone. I'm going to do the same thing on Euro. Very similar. Well, we've actually kind of already pushed a little lower. A little bit. Match this low here and I'll get in there. We'll call that it. Call that a spade. Of course, we're already in. Everybody already knows I'm already in some entries, but I am looking to get in some more on a weaker dollar because I'm not losing faith in the dollar's weakness. I'm not losing faith in the dollar's weakness. You understand? So you guys can peep that entry on your screen there. These are all trades that I am personally taking or looking to take. Got in another buy entry on silver last night and this morning. Last night and this morning. That one and that one. I touched the area twice. I bought twice. 2 more times, 2 more entries. So taking this to the upside, we go higher. This level seems to be holding. Buyers stepped in like I thought they would. I put this stop loss. I already put it break even. I usually don't put it at break even so fast, but since we're already kind of floating up here, A whipsaw backwards would kind of irritate me. So stop losses in profit on that. For anybody that took entries, you're awesome. Soon as they got into this box, I started. I didn't spam, but I did take a few entries at both points when this got into this box here. So if you guys got into that off of, well, actually, I'll apologize because yesterday the live didn't have my voice. It wasn't the audio wasn't in there for some odd reason. So I wasn't able to really give the value like I would have liked to because I would clip it and be like, well, I told you guys about this entry, but it's like I told you guys, I really showed it to you, but the words weren't there. So I won't fault you guys for not getting that one. Um, Here I'm expecting another push higher. But I wouldn't get more entries until we get a break above this area, a little bit of a retest, and then that would be where if you're not in already, this is where you should be looking to make your money. Um, Most people out there are a little bit too scared to do all this on camera, and it's like, well, these are my trades. Again, not financial advice. These are my trades. Um, but really give all of this on the daily basis. Really see the day to day change in folks trading and whatnot. Now, just because what I'm building is I plan it to be very very big and widespread. So, folks ask why I don't do so many broker logins like a lot of other influencers, and it's like, well, I own a prop firm. I do own my own prop firm and my own trading bot, and I did build the bird's eye tool myself that helps other people execute trades better. So I don't know. I don't feel like I have much to prove. I mean, I feel like everybody kind of knows I got money. Everybody knows I got money, and everybody can clearly see that I've been making a lot of money not from YouTube. I don't make any money from YouTube. My money's not my money. My YouTube is not monetized yet. We're still building to that monetization point on the YouTube stage, and my course is free. So if anybody's wondering how I make money, well, there's only so many ways I could be, you know, making money if I'm giving out all this other free stuff. Now I do have a trading bot that I do sell, but I'll be completely transparent. The trading bot is only managing like $400,000 in total capital right now. We're looking to cross over 500,000 in the next 60 days. But like when you're managing both live and when I'm not managing them per se, but when Harmony is trading on both live and funded accounts, that number can grow exponentially fast. So just to be ultra transparent, because I've been seeing there's been a few influencers or YouTubers or trading gurus out there talking smack about the rest of the trading gurus, and I'm just like, whoa. I mean, I guess you couldn't really call me a guru. um I'm more of a fun manager than anything these days. But I do have a mentorship. I just don't really offer it that much. It's honestly really, really expensive. And you would be way better off just getting my free course and tapping into the YouTube content. Well, I wouldn't say better off, but like, my mentorship costs like $2,500. So, and most people that need to learn this don't really have that laying around. And I understand that. That's more so for the silver spoon babies that need a quick a fast track to it and have extra mommy daddy money laying around to get more grounded in a real life education. That's where that's more tailored to. For the folks out there, you know, come from where I come from. That's why the course is free. And you can join the free community. There's a heck of value sent out in there, nonstop. But enough advertising myself. Let's get back into these trades. Um, AJ just moved on. I didn't get this entry. I believe I think I talked about it. I think I talked about it. Actually, no. Let me check my phone. Did I set a pending order? So I know I talked about it, but I might not have gotten into it. So if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure price was above this box, and we set this here. Um, but that was on yesterday's episode where my voice wasn't there, so sucks. Um, Servers are moving a bit slow today, huh? Servers moving a bit slow today, huh? Um, no, irritatingly, I did not. I did not get in. Sucks. I wish I would have did that because that was a great entry. It was a great trade. Let me make sure I'm not tripping though. I'm pretty sure though that box I set up there, um, was like super great. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check real quick. Um, Gold trade I was setting up. Not gold, silver. And then I had to move on to AJ around. Let's EU. Give me a second, Chai. Give me a second. I'm gonna find it. Yeah. Yeah, here it is. I just didn't freaking take the entry. Alright, hold on. Let me go back to this face cam and show y'all real quick. So y'all know I ain't, BSing you. Um Hold on. You guys can see if it'll like actually show it. Dang, it's like green screening my freaking. Nah. 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 Hold on. You guys can see it from back here. Ah. Hold on. Nah, it skipped. There we go. Go back to where I set the entry up. There it is. Right there. Schmackadoony. Whatever. If y'all think I'm lying, y'all can just go check the last live. I just proved to myself I wasn't tripping, so I ain't tripping. um, but this is super bullish. I actually do want to get an entry. I'm not trying to chase it, but we're right. So let's find our entry. This is what I would do for you guys if you guys missed it anyway. So this level here, hold on, let me go down to my 30-minute. Yeah, this level here is not terrible. If we can get just a push lower right here. Oof, just one more tap lower. Give me one more candlestick lower. And yeah, I'll like this area for another back out. Get in now. Yeah, yeah. I am throwing a little risk entry in there. 'Cause miss out, miss out. Not risking much anyway. It's all good. Get it now. Yeah. Um, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and put some pending orders right up under this low. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Go ahead and drop me a few pending orders. I meant to freaking Nick say that base camp. Um, but yeah, gonna put a few pending orders down here because if you want to go ahead and give me this entry, I will love you forever. I will love you forever. Cool. Cool. All right. All right. Um, so I did just grab a small position at current level because, well, this drawdown is pretty menial for me. So it's a small trade. So I like an entry down here, and if price gives it up, I'm gonna take it. But we've already pulled back so much here. It's like I wouldn't want price to lose too much more momentum, right? So, an entry down here would probably be a really fast wick and get back to the upside. And I don't feel like staring at my charts, so I do what I do in the morning, and then I'm up out of here. Get it done in the morning, then I'm gone. U.S. oil buys are still fairly decent. Mm, um, I'll go show you guys. I'm still up in profit of that. Well, mm, I actually don't have the trade box on here. I just have it on my actual account. So I got my entry is exactly 62.889. When price came down into this level, it's like I'm gonna grab that. This area is, well, at least on trading view. This area is where my right around here, where my buy is at, and I have another one at like right here, this level. When I'm not like showing you guys entries, I kind of just use these two little lines as my entry areas rather than the whole little shebang. But for clarity's sake, if we get another push down into this area, I'm gonna get another entry. Tell you what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Um, but with um Trump threatening more military moves, and I got some military buddies that already let me know about some things going on because they're being deployed in places and whatnot to who dad and informed of future deployments and things like that. I'm tapped in, y'all. This is why y'all need to tap in because the Bird's Eye View Show is, well, it's the Bird's Eye View Show. Um, Trader TV, i.e., the Bird's Eye View Show. It's the place to be because we know what's going on in the world. Um, but yeah, we get a pullback for you, so I'll get in on this level. This area here, a weird little no man's land that I don't think will get filled in the short term. back to NASDAQ. I said it on this week's major market breakdown. I said we were probably going to go trickle down here towards this level. And that's what's been happening. We've been trickling down towards that level, um, slowly but surely, just drifting towards it. I'll say it again. I'm not super interested in the sells until we close below this 2400 level right here. We close below 2400, then yeah, I'll sell it to hell. Not really. I'm gonna sell it down to this level and trail it to this level. Anything below that, you start talking about big buying opportunities. Big buying opportunities. Hit the majors, hit the majors, hit the majors. uh Again, another shorter segment for me. Jim's not on today. He'll be back on probably tomorrow for some trade setups, for some stock setups for y'all. So make sure y'all get tapped in. If you're not already, using it daily in your trading, the bird's eye tool, then what are you doing? What are you doing? You're missing out on quite a lot of value. Just from just for free. You don't even have to sign up. You don't even have to give me your email to use this. All you have to do is go to thebirdseyetool.com. Again, that's thebirdseyetool.com. It's free to use. You don't have to sign up. Um, it's one of those tools that you can just type in one of your assets before you take a trade just to see where the momentum is right now. Across most assets, you'll get a neutral momentum read. That right now would just mean that like things are kind of in those no man zones on your chart, and you'll probably see that show up. And when it gets into a POI, you come back, check again, you'll probably get a read that'll give you some more context to what's going on with your trade. All right, I love y'all. Make sure you're kind to somebody today. I'm catch y'all on the next